to get one thing off of my chest. I also am Arnold Schwarzenegger's love child. My journey to Broadway was a long, torturous, musty, and crowded one. One which began on the IRT number 7 train on the way from Queens to Manhattan. You see, I'm the kid of immigrant parents, because both my mom and my pop, they had to flee Albany to Columbia during that great plantain famine in the late 60s. So we ended up here, in our ghetto-rific neighborhood of Jackson Heights. And listen, yo, it was a tough neighborhood. And if you couldn't fight, you had to be funny. And the more messed up your family was, the funnier you were. And luckily for me, that's why I became the school class clown. And I remember I had this one math teacher, Mr. Zufa, and he was really the first dude ever to mentor me. And he would mentor my ass all day long. Mr. Lesqueezamo, Mr. Lesqueezamo, you have the attention span of a sperm, Mr. Lesqueezamo. If they can make penicillin out of moldy bread, maybe they can make something out of you. And he gave me this number of this acting teacher, and yo, listen, I always knew that acting was in my blood, because I used to have to pay the rent to I used to have to watch my mom pay the rent to the landlord. And so when I told my pops that I was going to become an actor, he was a little less than enthusiastic, and he was, caramba, we didn't come to this country for you to be worse than us. And he was right, because the only roles I started getting were drug dealers and hitmen. I shot at Pacino, I shot at Harrison Ford, I shot at Bruce Willis. I'm planning on shooting every A-list actor in here until they have to use me. But listen, it was really theater where I found myself. Because it was in the theater where I was able to write about my hood and my family, but in disguise. Because they sue. We are very litigious people. And I was able to share how my pops and I was able to talk about all my sexual failures, and for it, I got 2 Tony nominations, both of which I lost. Not that I'm bitter. And I remember my mom, who's a queen of passive aggressiveness, came up to me, and she's like, congratulations, mijo, out of all the losers, you came in first place. No, what up? And all this revealing of my personal life on stage started freaking me out, and I got depressed. And when I'm depressed, I sleep too much, and then I down too much coffee, and I can't sleep. And then I drink too much, and I can't stop thinking about death, and abusing myself excessively. And I needed to get over this depression. So I found this therapist who specialized in positive thinking. And I'm just thinking, what the hell good is that going to do me? But I went to him, and he said, John, we have to start small and work our way big. And then you'll get the courage to go back on stage. That'll be $400, and I'll see you at the same time next week. So I started small, and I just started talking in colleges, and I'd speak about my life and my career. But I'd have to get drunk first to get the courage up, and then I'd have to hurry home straight after so I could write it all down before I passed out. And 5 years of that led me to my next one-man play, Ghetto Clown. Now listen, if you can act and write and direct and design, you can reveal a little bit about the human condition, and you can open up hearts, and you can open up minds. And if you do it right, you should leave a little piece of your soul on stage each night, and you should take a little piece of the audiences, because that soul exchange, that is theater, and that is my Broadway moment. Thank you.